Yeah, who is up? Yeah, I was saying, who is up? Y'all, child, I done woke up. Y'all, I done woke up. I was, hey, R&B. Man, let me tell you, listen, I went to bed early. I went to bed early. I was so tired. I went to bed early. I had me like, I had me like 3 cups of wine, and I was watching on Netflix. I am a stalker, so that came on my timeline, and I was watching that mess, child. Then I was about to watch this other movie, but I'm gonna watch that later. It was some story I never even heard. I forgot the girl name. I think her name Melissa. I think I never even heard about. And it came up. It's this girl named Annie Elise. I watch her crime stories, her channel on YouTube. It's called The Incest Murders and Marriage. So, I'm up. I don't know why. I have listen. I got my alarm set for 4:45. I'm wilding out. Hey, this is my Friday though. How you doing, Farmer Seedlings? Speaking of Farmer Seedlings, I was just watching videos about how to grow strawberries. I was just watching videos about how to grow strawberries, but it put me really? Who's SSS? I don't know who that is. Let me make sure I got this on subscriber mode only. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Hey, Polo, how you doing? How Triple S kicking my ass? I don't got no problem with Triple S. I don't get it. And GWB, I'm making him edit more. Hey, Team Easy. I told y'all GWB is very sensitive. Man, I got him pitting wow. I got him doing more edits. Shout out to me. You suck at growing strawberries, but listen, at least you know what your strong points, what to grow. So is that it? Is do some people grow better at certain things? See, I don't know too much about that. I don't know too much about that because some people act like they can grow everything. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube is destroying you talking about. I don't got a problem with Triple S. And however Triple S do her edits, that's how she do her edits. Oh my god, what Lavelle doing up? Hey Lavelle, hey baby. Dang, Lavelle Tom that nigga, he 86K though. Hey, hey Shakira. Yeah, I went, y'all. I went to bed early. I went to Lavelle. What the hell are you doing up? Dang. See, I was going. See, YouTube is destroying you. I was gonna let you live. I was gonna let you live. Yeah. Yeah. GWB. Listen, I don't got no issues with GWB. Yeah, that's where it's at. Well, you and Lavelle on the same time zone. You and Lavelle on the same time zone. Oh, you went them bathrooms to do it. That's what I had to go. I had to go to the bathroom. Then I had to wake up and drink some water. Man, easy. I don't know what's wrong with him, man. Did you go over there and start messing with them? But yeah, y'all, I never heard of this crime story where this couple had this child. They adopted they gave the child up for adoption. 18 years later, the girl find the parents. The girl starts sleeping with the damn father. I said, what the hell? Then they went and got married, had a child. Then the guy went on a killing spree. I said, wait, I never heard of this story. I said, these people crazy. Yeah, Lavelle. Yeah, I was up here. I said, these people crazy. Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, they did make it a movie. It's a movie. It's on Netflix. The movie is on Netflix. But I started getting sleepy, so I said ain't no point in me watching it because my ass about to fall asleep. I don't know what's going on with Lil Ticket. And Shakira, I subbed up to your new channel too. Hold on. Let me turn off this goddamn fan I got on. Hold on, let me see. I should be a little bit louder now. I should be a little bit louder. I said I had the fan on. Yeah, I gotta get me a fan that's quiet. Yeah, those one of them fans you get from Family Dollar and shit. You know, you get you one of them fans from Family Dollar and shit. Yeah, that man, I be watching them crime stories, and sometimes I be like, enough is enough, cause I be watching too much of that stuff. That stuff I was watching it came up on my timeline on Netflix. I was watching I Am a Stalker. Hey Brooklyn Lady Ellie, good morning. Man, I was watching I Am a Stalker, and I'm learning that these people really don't like being stalkers. They feel as though that's creepy activity. So the guy gonna say. The guy gonna say, I'd rather be a murderer than a stalker. I said, wait a goddamn minute. This is like being in the mind of a hey, listen, a little cup of wine ain't gonna hurt nobody. Y'all hear me? That's what the guy said. The guy was like, he said, I'd rather be a murderer than a stalker. Y'all should hear my volume. Y'all should hear my. Y'all can't hear me. Yeah, he crazy. What up, riders? Look at all the late people coming in here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I took a nap. I was man, I was done. But today is my Friday, y'all. Today is my Friday. Lavelle, don't knock it till you try it. Oh, Team Easy, you at work? Oh yeah, I know you on the overnight shift. Man, like I said, I used to work overnight for years. That's why my sleeping schedule all crazy. So I've been checking out I've been checking out Nataki page and I went over there. I said, let me type in her page. She talking about something. What she say? Let me look on my laptop real fast. What the hell Nataki say? She told some I'd rather be a good person I don't know what the hell she talking about. Hold up. Taki speaks. What she say? Let me go to her community. Cause she done took down all her lives, y'all. She done she done took down all her lives. I'll never choose money over being a good person. I don't am I reading it right or wrong? I will never choose money over being a good person. I said, what? I said, I said, let's define that. Yeah, she is a joke. She go on these fucking, I call it crack binges. She go on these crack binges and start going off on these YouTube streets and then take all her videos down and go on a hiatus. Child, that damn them two girls, they was so happy she was back, so they can hop on her panel. Lovey and Kyra. Kyra so sweet. Child, they were so happy. I was just skimming through her lives and seeing that they was up there. Child, I ain't hear a goddamn word they said. I said, who hit her panel? They was so happy she was going live. Just to talk about one person. I said, Lord. I said, bless their heart. I said, bless their heart. I don't need to wait for people to go live so I can talk shit. I just hit the live button and talk shit. And what else she say? Don't ever sacrifice your talent. She just be saying shit. it's, it's, it's like, what's she go on quotes.com? Y'all, I took a break, y'all. I just had to take a break. Cause being over here, stuff be going on in your life. Stuff be going on. And you just need to take a break off of YouTube. You just need to take a break. And while I was on break, uh 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 I was just loving myself, y'all. I I even I even went on a date. She, cause I ain't been dating, y'all. You gotta laugh at this shit. You gotta laugh. You can't be angry at these people. You can't be Child, I be cracking my ass up. Yeah, and my mom, she doing better. My mom doing better. Um, well, I got the life alert set up, y'all. I got the life alert. We compromise. We compromise when she cooking. I got her a chair so she can be at the kitchen and she can cut up her vegetables. She could do because she don't gotta be standing all the time. So we got that together, and I talked to the nurse, and I they know not to leave. They know not to leave. Yeah. Yup. And my children, I'm so happy. My children, they so healthy, they so smart, and yeah, the other one going to middle school, the other one going to high school. Like, child. Yeah, but these people don't know how to take breaks off of YouTube. I'm just celebrating me, y'all. I'm just loving me. I'm just learning to love me. Y'all. I'm in my apartment now. Yeah, I think she is on some type of substance. I think she is on something. I really do. I really do. Shit, they call me a drunk and all of that. Well, shit, they know I be drinking. Shit, I don't. Shit, she on something. She scared to say she on. And it ain't no goddamn weed. Cause if you smoking weed and you still be going off like that, then you need to switch to a different strand or something. That's what she need to do. She was so happy she thought she had something. Like she thinking she be having something and running with something. Bitch, I never said that you fucking slept with fucking Chase, dumbass. I won't lie on that man like that. Fat smut one love, whatever the fuck she called me. Lonnie one smut, you better stop lying on me. You better stop lying on me, Lonnie one smut love. People can actually meet people on this app and not be intimate. She acting like she a good girl or something because she ain't sleep with nobody on YouTube. Girl, get your ass out of here. It look like you'll suck a mean dick for 2 pills of perks or 2 packs of perks, whatever the fuck that shit called, girl. I don't got the money now. Shit. Child, don't nobody got time for that. Oh, look who then came over here. Damn, I thought y'all was cool. You up here, you jump out the bushes laughing. Now don't you start cussing me out later and all this type of stuff. Cause I don't got time for you, Lance. Hmm. But I know you special. That's okay. I ain't gonna discriminate cause you special. Hold on. I done refilled my drink, y'all. I done refilled my drink. I don't know. I think you abusive, if you ask me. I think you kinda abusive. So it might sound all cute on YouTube. It might sound all cute on YouTube and all that type of stuff. But cussing out women and doing all that stuff to women that you don't know on YouTube is kind of scary to me. Cause just imagine a woman that you do know. Hmm. These men that be cussing out these women and doing that. Remember when TJ cussed out Farmer Nancy? Oh my God. He was like, "Ooh, I can't stand you. You ugly bitch. You this. You but." I mean, well, he already said that he knocked the woman out or something before. So I be like, oh my God, just imagine, you know, you got emotions for a woman. You really like her and y'all having an argument or something and all like God forbid. Like, oh my God, these motherfuckers, all they need is space and opportunity. Oh my God. Oh, trust me, this is a sector where men will smack a bitch. This is a sector where men will smack a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That they act like they got these old values. they be they be acting like they got these back in the day values that they never lived in. The women's supposed to be barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. you know. Well, you easy said it. If she hit you first, you're a smacker. So you not gonna walk away. If she hit you first, God forbid, if she hit you first, Not that you the stronger person, you this. So I mean, yeah, it's funny, but so she smack you open that no respect. she she fucking smacked the shit out your ass. Oh god. Hey, tell J1. Remember that shit back in the day? Open neck, no respect. Shit. Listen, guess who going guess who hey, guess who gonna go to jail? You easy. I got a stud friend. She can't wait to smack a bitch. Self defense. I don't know. For retribution. Uh-huh. I got you. I got you. I got you. Now, now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I think people should keep their hands to themselves. Don't get me wrong. But man, I remember somebody they told me they domestic violence story. They made it seem like they was so innocent. But how that person act, I can believe that they are a abuser. How that person act. I'm telling you, men that's quick to yell and cuss out women, they abusers. I'm just sorry. I just don't see how you can cuss somebody out that you have no emotional ties to. I just don't see it. I just don't see it at all. Lance, I don't know what you got. I don't know what you got, Lance. Frankly, I don't care. But yelling and screaming at women is emotional abuse. And I guess y'all don't know that because when you raised in chaos, you think that shit is normal. Or listen, cuz I can't say if you was cuz you probably was raised in this shit and you think that yelling, screaming and yelling at a woman that's actually you're stronger than, that is abuse. Um and women that do the same too is abuse. That stuff is abuse, y'all. Y'all fail to realize. Shit. And guess what? I can bring out somebody true colors. Look at Mill Ticket. Mill Ticket came back. He was pitting up on the front. The men handle the men, the women handle the women. I got Mill Ticket calling women bitches, y'all. Hey, you fat bitch. Hey, you fat bitch. Well, I'm not surprised. He's Jamaican. I said what I said. I'm not surprised. Hmm. Them foreign men really don't take shit. Like them foreign men, like in them countries, they are allowed to unalive they women and will do little to no jail time. I mean, the stuff I be hearing in them foreign countries. I mean, especially over in Africa. I seen one story. This man, he burnt his wife alive, child. I said, what the hell? So women over here, we are very privileged. And sometimes we not even privileged with that because um believe it or not, the what it's called, femicide. Femicide is up. Femicide is up. Well, Team Easy, I remember you said you like to get choked. So I wanna get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Let's get in physical. Whatever that song go, however that lady is. That you you one of them type of motherfuckers. And what's that song by Rihanna? Uh, SMN, please somebody help me. It's not healthy. Whatever that song is. Child. Yeah, easy like easy like it kinky over there. Easy like a little bit kinky. Imagine being on trial because your man is a kinky person and he wound up being unalive because of kinky sex. And you gotta be on trial for this shit. Oh goodness. Uh-uh. No. Shit. I don't even want you really smacking me now. Some motherfuckers get and listen, they get a motherfucker smack you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know who that is. Let me look it up. Cardine. I don't know who that is, I've been watching stuff about Mommy Dearest, and they said that maybe she probably ain't do all that stuff. You said you don't do the smacking. Y'all turned that fan off, and now I'm hot as fuck. Let me look him up. Brooklyn Lady Ellie. His name David. Oh, he came up. Oh, he was a American actor. Let me see. Oh, he look looks familiar.
That's insane. And they picked David Carradine.
Yeah, but it worked. The crazy thing with David Carradine is it worked. Yeah. It worked. That show worked. I loved that show.
Okay, what did he do? Let me
it was a great show.
Let me put Sex Scandal.
Every episode there was, although let's face it, that was when you really look at it, it was a kind of a woke show. A little bit. Every week it was intolerance, and then David Carradine would come and say.
Something about in Bangkok. He went to Bangkok. The suicide mystery. Oh, he died? I ain't know this man died.
The mysterious death of David Carradine. Bigfoot's dark secret.
Hey, Ray Fears. Welcome to the channel.
I heard a story that sounded too strange to be true. A story about fame, mystery, and a death that no one could ever explain. Tonight, we're going to talk about the shocking and mysterious death of a Hollywood legend, David Carradine, a man who spent his life playing.
Oh, was the what is it called? Asphyxiation?
Became one of Hollywood's.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Let's go back to the beginning. David Carradine was born in 1936 into a famous Hollywood family. His father, John Carradine, was also a well-known actor. From a young age, David was surrounded by cameras, scripts, and fame. But he wasn't just another Hollywood kid. In the early 1970s, Carradine became a global star when he played Kwai Chang Caine, a peaceful Shaolin monk in
Hey, Arabia.
Kung Fu.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Not only for his martial arts skills, but for his calm, wise personality. But behind the calm face, Carradine's real life was filled with chaos. He struggled with alcohol, drugs, and broken relationships. He was married 5 times and had a complicated.
God damn, what was his zodiac sign, y'all? What was this man's zodiac sign? Let me look. Well, David. Let me see if he's a Gemini. Let me see. Dang, a lot of them be suffering from. Oh shit! Shut up. Let me see. God damn, all them good actors, they just be addicted to drugs and all that. It's like drugs make them better or something. Yeah, right? Typical Hollywood. Typical Hollywood. Oh, December 8th. What sign is that? What sign is that, y'all? December 8th. What is that? Is that is that a Scorpio? I don't know. What's December 8th, y'all? December 8th zodiac. A Sagittarius. Oh, thank y'all. Hey, this girl. Oh, it's a Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fire sign. Oh. Okay. And they rule by the Jupiter. Okay, let me go back to him, y'all. Let me go back to him. So he was a Sagittarius.
Complicated personal life. Still, his career never completely faded. In 2003, Quentin Tarantino cast him in Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bill. It became one of his biggest roles ever. Once again, Carradine was back in the spotlight. By 2009, he was 72 years old, older, wiser, and still working on movies. He was in Thailand, shooting a film called Stretch. No one knew it would be his final project. It was June 3rd, 2009, Bangkok, Thailand. David Carradine was staying at the luxurious Swiss hotel Nylert Park. He had dinner with the film crew, laughed, talked, and
I
seemed
think it's an
perfectly
older
fine.
guy.
Later that night, he went back to his hotel room, alone. The next day, June 4th, at around 10 o'clock in the morning, the maid knocked on Carradine's door. No answer. She tried again. Still nothing. Finally, the hotel staff used a master key and opened the door. Inside the closet, they found David Carradine. He was dead. Naked. A rope was tied around his neck and another around his private parts. The news spread like fire across the world. A Hollywood star found dead in a hotel closet in such a disturbing way. People were shocked. What really happened that night?
Dang, so damn, somebody did. I could at least. You ain't gonna call for help. A noose around his neck and the balls. Yo, this ain't funny. This is not funny, man. This ain't funny, man. This ain't funny. Brooklyn Lady Ellie, come on now. Dang, this ain't funny. This man was like in his 70s or something. Just freaky.
At first, Thai police said it was suicide, but something didn't make sense. Carradine had just signed new movie deals. He was excited about his upcoming projects. Friends said he wasn't depressed. Then police started to look closer. The rope was tied in a strange way, not typical for a suicide. There were no signs of struggle, no forced entry. The hotel CCTV cameras didn't show anyone entering his room after he returned that night.
This is some freaky shit he into. Y'all, I don't know nothing about this type of child. I'm into normal masturbation. What is called masturbation. I don't know.
Night. Soon, another theory came out: autoerotic asphyxiation. That means a person intentionally restricts their oxygen during a sexual act to increase pleasure. It's dangerous, and sometimes it turns fatal.
I wonder. I mean, I would love to see when he ejaculate how much comes out. That it's something. I don't know. It's something when you have a a big ejaculation. It turns me. I don't like when a little bit come out. I be like, oh, that's it. I'm just saying. I'm just. It's just something. It's something like if you ejaculate and it's like a whole. And then sometimes when it's just like, I'm like, I need something bigger than that. But I'm just saying.
According to police, Carradine might have been experimenting alone and accidentally caused his own death. But his family refused to believe that. David's ex-wife and his brother, actor Keith Carradine, were heartbroken. They immediately rejected the accident theory. They believed something darker had happened. His ex-wife even said that David was interested in secret martial arts groups, what he called deadly societies. She believed that maybe he was murdered because he got too close to something secret.
I think I wouldn't want to. accept that either, y'all. I don't think I would want to accept that either. Wifey told me I shot out like a firehouse. I don't think I would want to accept that either, y'all.
But again, there was no solid proof. No fingerprints, no signs of robbery, nothing missing from his room. Just confusion. The U.S. Embassy got involved. His body was flown back to Los Angeles for another autopsy. But even the American investigation couldn't find any new answers. Both Thai and U.S. reports concluded the same thing. It was not murder, it was accidental death. But if that's true, why did so many people, including his own family, refuse to accept it? The details of his death were extremely strange. The rope was made of the hotel's curtain cords. The position of his body looked unnatural. And why would a man tie his neck and his genitals at the same time? Many fans said the police rushed the case.
They said, why would a man tie his neck and his genitals? That's a shame. But listen, the wife knew if you listen, if you a wife or you been with a man like that, hey Tamika, you know what that freaky motherfucker into. You know what that freaky motherfucker is into.
They released his death photos to the media, which shocked the world. His family was furious. They said it was disrespectful.
Why would you release that? I never seen that, and I'm not going to search for it. I am not going to search for it. But to release that man death photos, that's crazy.
Some fans began to believe.
I wonder how do that go? How do that go? Like that's what I want to know. How is that going? Because are you positioned some type of way where you're choking, and then how are you jerking off? And do you have like a? Because I know it's that's for an ejaculation. All that for ejaculation. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, Tamika, like because I do know they have a ring. I know they do have like a ring to go around the guy's balls or something, a ring or something, and I heard it do keep them up. It keep them up longer, and I think strippers be having that too. It's like some type of ring. I think it go around the balls or the penis. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Like I'm at this age. I don't need you to stay up for hours. I'm trying to do it. I'm just trying to listen. We have a nice little thing going on, and I go to sleep. You go to sleep. Ain't gonna be fucking me all night long. God damn it. You is no we not. You is no we not. You ain't gonna be fucking me all night long.
Darker theories. Maybe someone killed him and made it look like an accident. Maybe he was blackmailed or trapped. Or maybe he had discovered something about secret martial arts groups and was silenced. But There was no hard evidence for any of that. Only questions. After his death, Hollywood mourned him deeply.
You know, you get some rest. Y'all watch a movie, have some ice cream or something. Like let's give it a couple of hours, a couple of hours. But all of that back. Listen, man, what the hell going on here? Those are for special occasions. Those for special occasions. Okay, special occasions.
Deeply. Quentin Tarantino called him one of the greatest actors he had ever worked with. Celebrities and fans around the world paid tribute. Despite the mystery surrounding his death, Carradine's life left a huge mark on cinema. He was a man of talent, philosophy, and mystery, both on and off the screen. His most famous quote from Kung Fu was, "The journey is the reward." Maybe that's how he'd want to be remembered. Even today, more than a decade later.
I like that. The journey is the reward. I like that. I need to get me some. I need to. Uh. Right. This old man still trying to do marathons. It's this old man. What on this way I used to drive to work. I used to drive this way to work, and it was this old man. I used to see him running every day, and he had whatever it was in his fucking throat. I don't know what it's called. He had something in his throat, and he used to run every fucking day. This was an old fucking man. It was like an old white man. He had something in his fucking throat, but he was running and jogging every goddamn morning. But the journey is the reward. I like that. I need to get me some of these some of these kung fu Asian books. And I heard that them chai something whatever it's called, where they go out and they be doing this little hand movement and kicking and all of that. I heard that's really good for you. You ever see them old ass Asian people in the fucking park? They be right here in Philadelphia. They be right down there where down Ray Street and all of that near Chinatown. They be right in the fucking park, standing, doing their little moves and all of that. Yeah, it's Tai Chi. Yeah, them, man, and then they be drinking that green tea. That green tea be making them stronger than a motherfucker. Yeah, take all the fresh herbs and all of that. Man. And they be saying rice bad for you. These motherfuckers, all they do is eat is rice.
Later, the mystery of David Carradine's death remains unsolved. Was it a tragic accident, a secret gone wrong, or something darker hidden behind the walls of a Bangkok hotel room? No one truly knows. All we know is this: David Carradine lived a life full of stories, art, and mystery. And even in death, he left us with one final riddle. If you found this story interesting, make sure to subscribe for more.
I think he probably, but it would have been shown if somebody else was in that room. It's just unfortunate. Yeah, the vegetables. Yeah, I like some of the they food. Like I like Vietnamese food. I like Chinese food too. I do like Chinese food, but I can't. I gotta go to like a good Chinese restaurant. I can't go to some of them. Some of these hood Chinese restaurants I can't go to unless it's one that really got some. Like, don't get me wrong, you got some hood Chinese stores that got some good food, but it ain't something that I get all the time. But Vietnamese food, yeah, I could do Vietnamese food. Oh, what is called a Peruvian, but Peruvian food. They got some good food too. They got some good food. I like Greek food, man, but I don't know how we got on that because of Easy Did It, Brooklyn Lady Ellie. We got on that topic because of Easy Did It. Easy did it into that freaky stuff. Easy did it like to be choked. Oh, the chicken, yeah. I like a lot of food. That's one of the reasons why I love living in yeah, Tamika Easy did it like to be choked. That's one of the reasons why I love living in Philadelphia because there's so many cultures here. I love all types of food. They say food and music bring people together. Food and music. Food and music bring people together. But yeah, I'm gonna watch this show on Netflix because that is just crazy. Oh, alcohol. Damn, that's new to me. 'Cause I ain't know alcohol bring people together. She talk about some. I never knew that alcohol bring people together, Tamika. I never knew that one. That's a first. Shit, it might make it worse. Talking about some food and alcohol. No, Tamika, I really don't. But and the reason why I say that, the reason why I say that, I don't know. I think sometimes alcohol. Like one time, I was at this bar, and I was at this bar in Roxborough, and this white guy just started talking crazy, but I wasn't even paying him no mind, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I said, "What are you saying sorry for?" And he was like, "Oh, I said the N word." I was like, "Oh, I ain't even hear you, but okay." Like, no, I think alcohol sometimes make people like it all depends on the people. Like, I think like food and music bring people together more than alcohol because sometimes people would I don't know, Tamika. People act crazy with alcohol. Yeah, I don't know, Tamika. Cause listen, I remember when I had got my I had got my X 235. I remember years ago when I got my X 235, and here in Philly, your X 235 is you work with your gun. Like I was doing security and working with my gun, and it was somebody I knew that had their own like security company or whatever, private security company. So they'll do private security for like weddings, clubs, whatever, and you works the door, you get paid that day. I think it was like, now this was back in the day. We was getting like 150. You work for like 4 hours, get like 150. This was back in the day, like like almost like 20 years ago. So you work like 4 hours, you get paid like 150 cash. But that was like something side I used to do. So I think I did armed security at this club. It was like near downtown. And when I realized how them people act a fool under like drinking, I said, "Oh hell no," because they come in one way. When you come in, you pat them down, you do everything, bad, 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 bad. They good. They start drinking. They acting a complete. Listen, I was like, that was my first and last job doing clubs with alcohol. Not gonna do it. I'd rather deal with a heroin addict before I deal with a drunk. Because everybody is different when they start drinking. Like me personally, when I start drinking, I'm like, I just want to have a good time. I'm happy go lucky, whatever, whatever. But I ain't gonna hold you. Like, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I just can't be fake and phony like that. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. So, like, if I'm drinking, I'm having a good time, and I don't fuck with you, and you try to, oh hey, I'm gonna be like, what get the fuck out my face? Like, I don't fuck with you. Like, I don't know. I just can't be fake and phony like that. I can keep the peace. Don't get me wrong. I can keep the peace, but when you try to play in my face, nah. Stay where over there. Stay where over there. Hey, how you doing? 54. You got that long ass name. Illume me not grow lightning. Lightning. What up with you? 50, like, listen. 54. Y'all subbed up to the channel. Everybody is not obnoxious drinkers. Some people is enlightening. Oh, and I like that. Enlightening. I like that. Where you from? Where you from, enlightening? Y'all, about time I get to work, this wine should be weared off. Florida. Shout out to Florida. What part of Florida you from? Shout out to Florida. You Haitian? I heard there's a lot of Haitians over there in Florida. You Haitian? A lot of Haitian food's been coming up in my timeline. A lot of Haitian food, like been coming up in my time. Half Jamaican. Mm. So you half crazy, huh? What's that? Boward. What's that? I never heard of that. I don't know what that is, sir. How old are you? Oh yeah, Lance over here, Tamika.
In 1962,
Oh, you 35. Oh, you young. You ain't young, but I'm older than you. Okay. Well, listen. Welcome to the channel. My channel, I be talking about bus life and oh, that's what it mean. The border county, Florida. Okay, thank y'all. Well, I'm from Philadelphia, sir. So, my channel be a little bit about like, especially if I go live on YouTube live. Who knows what the hell I'm talking about? But mainly, if you sub up to me and you see a stream yard or me doing a reaction or anything like that, I'm talking about the bus life sector. The bus life sector. Oh, you got a brother in Philly? That's what's up. That's what's up. I gotta talk about some old Hollywood stories. I really do. Some people be doing some stuff about some old Hollywood stories. Cause I always like that lady from Mama's Family. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I love Mama's Family, y'all. I love Mama's Family. Yo, I was listening to Kev Low earlier. I was in his bushes and you just gotta bless Kev Low heart. You just gotta that's her name, Vicky Lawrence. Yeah, I always liked her. I gotta do her background and her story and what's going on with her. Well, I know she not still living, but Kev Low, that's what's up. I wish the best for Kev Low, but he just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what, Kev Low's smart because people love to see people journey. We live in a world where you love to see people journey, and is that's what's up. Like I guess he went to jail for whatever he went to jail for, and he just out here grinding doing what he doing, but he just a character at the same time. Kev Low is a goddamn character. Okay. Oh, she's still alive. Oh, I did. Damn. Damn, I just assumed that she passed. Ain't that something? I just assumed that lady passed. Well, I said I don't know her. I don't know her life. I said I said I had to look her up. I ain't say I know that lady life. I said I had to look her up. Now I wasn't speaking on facts. I thought the lady passed. But I gotta realize but I do have to realize that when she played on Mama's Family, she played the older character when she was really younger. Oh yeah, I like Reba. So like I said, I just assumed that lady passed away. Shit, it seemed like Mama's Family came out years ago. So I'm like, shit, if this lady like in her 50s or 60s and this was in the damn 80s, it's 40 years. It's goddamn 40 years later. Yeah. So that's why I'm thinking like, okay, well, she passed. Yeah, like I mean between 227, I think I think when I was coming up, I probably was watching the reruns. But when I was coming up, I remember it used to be like 227 used to come on, and then it was like Mama's Family. All that used to come on. And I loved all them shows when I was coming up. I was watching reruns of All in the Family. Like when I was coming up as a little girl, I was watching like the reruns. Yup, they said she started out in the 70s. Yup, on a Carl Burnett show. Not Carl, but the Carol Burnett show. Yup. Hey, love overboard. How are you, sweetie? No, I'm not off tomorrow, but it's my Friday. Today is my Friday. So that means when I come home from work, I'm gonna be tired than a motherfucker. I'm going to sleep. How you doing, love overboard? And it be so funny, love overboard. We go off, we get off Rocky. We get off Rocky, but we oh, it reminds me of no homo. No homo, but it reminds me of that song with Tina Turner. Yeah, Tina Turner and what was the guy her husband name? Oh, Ike Turner. And they be like, left a good job in the city, working for the man. Well, that might not be a good comparison. That might not be a good because it start off slow and it end. But what I'm just saying, it start off slow and steady, but it yeah, that might not be a good analysis, but yeah, I'm up here drinking my proud Mary. Proud Mary. I mean, y'all ever watch them news clips from back in the day with Ike Turner and James Brown? Those were some characters back then. Those were some characters back then. Between Ike Turner and James Brown. Those were some characters back then. I said, Lord. That man. But that movie, what love's got to do with it? That movie was like, I was like, oh my god, when he beat her ass in that motherfucking limousine. They was up there. He done beat her ass in that motherfucking limousine, and she went running across that goddamn highway. I don't like something was wrong with me even as a little girl because I was laughing. Yo, I laughed at that whole movie as a little girl. Something was literally wrong with me back then. Oh, remember he did that closed fist when they was all in the pool having a good old time. He called it in the house for something. He called in the house for something. I don't know what it was. And he sat up there and closed fist punched that bitch in the face and the whole friends. They was in the pool. They just stopped. They was like, I was like, oh my God. And she was like, oh no, it's okay. I said, what? I said, what the fuck going on here? Yeah, cake. And then the friend talking to, she like, no, 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 don't you dare. He go through a lot. He go through a lot. He go through it. He gotta pay for the studio. He paying for all of this. Don't you dare. Don't you dare talk about him. You know how much he I said, what the fuck? I know I grew up fucked up. I know I grew up fucked up because I thought that was that movie. I thought was that movie was funny as fuck. I said then she was, and then I was a little girl watching it, and I didn't even know what he was doing. He was raping her in that scene when she was singing, and he kicked out everybody out the studio. He kicked everybody out the studio, and then he went in there and smacked her, and then started raping her. And I didn't know what was going on because I was a little girl at the time. But listen, if you actually read her whole story, like if you really read the whole story, how Ike and Tina was and how the story really was to how they depicted it. Who is the sick motherfuckers? The movie producers. So y'all not gonna put that on me. You absolutely not. You absolutely not gonna put that on me. After they then made that man look like a total villain.
It was an ancient land, built on the delta of a great river, laced with swamps and bayous, haunted by massive trees draped in moss. It was a land dotted with lavish plantations, reminders of an elite society that once flourished here.
Mm, my bad. Yeah, that's what. Listen, Brooklyn Lady Ellie, they not gonna make me feel bad because I laughed at the damn movie. They is not. Ain't nobody gonna make me feel bad because the people that depicted that movie like that, they was the horrible ones. They was sick in the head and horrible, not me. He was like, "You hear me, bitch? You hear me, bitch? You die on me, I kill you. You die on me, I kill you." I said, "What?" Oh god! Shout out to Angela Bassett and Lawrence Fishburne, whatever the fuck his name is, Fishburne. Shout out to both of them. I said, "What the hell?" That was just that was just horrible. The mother wasn't shit, but Tina was saying that she I heard Tina said that she just never had that love from her mother. That was it was just sad. It was I just was like, "Oh my god." And then Tina went over to I don't know where she went to. I guess she went over to France or whatever. She didn't marry some white man or something like that, and Tina then died, and he got all her fortune. Child, listen, I don't know. All I know, Tina's son passed. I don't know how many kids Tina had. I really don't know, but I know her son passed before her, and then Tina passed, and her white husband survived. And listen, life goes on, like y'all. Life goes on. I don't know. I think I seen a video. I don't know how true it is. They said that her husband remarried. But listen, that's men don't play. I'll tell you one thing, men do not play. Men will move the fuck on in a fucking heartbeat. You know that black some man that was married to this lady, they said I don't know who this lady was. But the lady, she had money and all of that. She was married to the man, but the lady got cancer or something like that. And she wound up passing, and then the man wound up being with the caretaker. Listen, I don't know, child. I don't know. But one thing I can tell you, men move on. Men move on fast as fuck. You got the women. I had this teacher. This teacher, she said in her culture, when your husband passed, you gotta wear black for a year or two or something. I don't know. All I know, the lady was white. All I know is the lady was white. She said something about her husband passed, and in they culture, they wear black for a year or two. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck that was. I don't even. But she absolutely did come to school. It used to be that's insane. Like the stuff they do, the stuff they say women have to do. Like this is really crazy. If you pay attention to the laws with the men with like the stuff they do with women is insane. They used to put locks and shit on a woman pussy and all types of stuff. Like this stuff is ridiculous. This stuff is ridiculous. Men move on so much faster and all types of stuff. You got women on here. Like, listen, your sexuality, whatever you do with your life is your life. Yeah, the chastity belt. Yeah, the stuff they came up with. The women, they want to be modest women so much. These women will lie. These women will lie and say that I don't suck dick. These women be lying. The women up here sit up here and lie. They put their own self on a pedestal just to come to find out later on that ain't none of this, ain't it? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Look what they doing to Clarissa Shields. So okay, yeah, all right. She messing with Pat Poos. He a married man and all of that. But come on, it like some stuff is just too much. Like come on, some stuff is too much. Like y'all up here signing petitions to evoke this lady from being a boxer for what? For what? They never did this to Mike Tyson. Like it wasn't regular men and women. It was probably the officials that did this. They ain't do this to Adrian Boner, whatever the fuck his name is. They ain't do this to Floyd Mayweather. Why they trying to evoke this woman license when clearly Remy Ma in a whole other relationship and so is Pat. Like I understand some stuff is entertainment, but when you going too far, you going too far now. A woman that don't give head will be lonely. I'm just telling you what women it was women in this bus life sector that said they don't do that. And I was just trying to figure out why the fuck did you have to announce what you do or don't do? And so I already knew you was lying. Why you trying to act like you so I don't know what you trying to act like for motherfuckers that you ain't even with. It is it's more things I can say, but I ain't gonna say it because I don't want to seem like I'm attacking somebody. I don't want to seem like I'm hating on somebody because if I go down the line of all women that said stuff and act like they was so modest on this app, but they know who they are, and I'm a female just like you a female, and I got it, and just like Cat Williams said, because Cat Williams is a Virgo too, and you know, and I know, and you know that I know that you full of shit. Listen, I don't care how much you put up a front for public display. Just know that you know and I know, hold up, I know and you know and I know that you are full of shit. That's all you gotta know. Shit. But y'all, I'ma get up out of here. I've been on here long enough. Peace, love, and happiness to y'all. Today is, like I said, today is my Friday. Y'all have a good one. Uh, I had an early nap, so listen. It is what it is for me today. But y'all have a good one, y'all. Peace out.